2018 to be very different from 2017. Are you not happy about the result you got in 2017 that it just ended? Now, don't allow 2018 to be like 2017. 2017 might have been good in quite a lot of ways, but it could be better. My name is Dr. Kali Cussons. What do I do? I will always say that I teach those strategies that I used in moving from very ordinary disabled person to a very, very important personality. Now, what that means is that I had poliomyelitis when I was a little over a year, about a year and 6 months. I had to go through some orthopedic surgeries. I crawled on all fours. I quite a lot of challenges, but you know, I found that through godly strategies, you can move from anywhere you are to where you want to be. Since then, I've got, a lot of what I could call um, some things that are difficult for you to attribute to where I'm coming from, being disabled. Now, these are the things I teach in my seminars and my programs, moving around the world, teaching that. Because I found out that if you can understand that your problem is not resources, your problem is not who you know, your problem is not even your sickness, your problem is understanding how the world works. And that's what I bring to the table. So I would always say, your problem is my job description. So let's get down to 2018. What do you need to do? So the first thing I wanted to talk about really is that the shifts you need to make. For instance, there are three areas you need to shift in 2018. Number one area is in your thoughts, what I call think shifts. Think shifts. That's one area you need to shift in 2018. Now, if you understand the fact that success is 80% psychology and 20% mechanics or mechanical, you can understand that immediately you are able to shift in your thought, a lot of things will appear better. For instance, I'll use the analogy and the story in the Bible about David and Goliath for you. Now, David, in the book of First Samuel, chapter 17, David, came to the battlefield and saw his brothers and saw, the what they call them, the Philistines, their giants coming out to talk about bring somebody and I will kill the person. And David was, "Oh, who is this? An uncircumcised Philistine to insult the Lord's army." Now, that was the first time the Bible recorded that Goliath was called uncircumcised Philistine. Every other time before David made that assertion, the Bible was recording that they were calling him the giant of the Philistines. But David never saw him as giant. So his thought, he didn't see him as such. And because he didn't see him as such, it's actually, juggled his actions. So the first place to shift is in your thought. Now, thoughts are things. If you understand that, it will be very important going further in 2018. Thoughts are things. In my own personal life, I had thought that I'm a great person. I have thought that I can do anything I want to do. I thought that I'm powerful. I've thought that, that if I lost only the use of my legs, I still have 99 over 100. But why a lot of people didn't see that as such, so they thought I was proud, I was boastful. They thought, you are not talking like somebody who is disabled. You should talk like somebody who is disabled. But I said, what is disability? If you have 99 over 100, you still have A plus 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 plus. So, having shifted in my thought and didn't see myself as a disabled person, what happened is that I did a lot of things that if I had thought otherwise, I wouldn't have even dared. I travel a lot. I travel sometimes, 300 times more than somebody who is not challenged, in a year. Every time I'm in the air, I'm in a lot of countries, I'm in a lot of cities and all those. Now, the point is very simple. It's not because I'm better than anybody. It's because I don't climb stairs. I climb 5-story, 6-story building that do not have lifts. Why? I don't climb them with my legs. I climb with my heart. I climb in my head. That way, it's very easy for me to always think that everything is possible. Now, knowing that success is 80% psychology and 20% mechanics, it behooves you to draw the things you actually want in your life through your thought, knowing that thoughts are things. First of all, you must know that as a man thinketh in his heart, so he is. If you say I am stupid, you are stupid. If you say I am rich, you are rich. If you say I am good enough, you are good enough. Now, I teach in my classes that for you to get wealthy, you must become wealthy, because poverty settles in the mind before it comes to the pocket. The same with wealth. So, shifting your mind is a function of knowledge. You have to understand that there is nothing it could go against the rationalist view. Most things, let me put it that way, they all come through what you've seen, what you've read, what you've encountered, what you've experienced. To that extent, if you want to change your mind, don't operate at the level in your attitude, in your learning, the way you operated in 2017. The point is very clear that the capacity of your active learning is directly proportional to the velocity of your earning. So, learners are earners. Why do they pay cardiothoracic surgeon or heart surgeon? Why do they pay him more than what a gatesman? Because the work he does, only a few people can do. The work the gateman does, a lot of people can do. So learning is what changes your mind. It helps you to think in different ways. Now, if you learn across quite a lot of things, your thought will be so eclectic that your idea generation will also reflect your knowledge. For instance, when you understand that creativity is intelligence having fun, like Einstein will put it, creativity is intelligence having fun. If you understand that point, now it will help you to know that whenever you are increasing knowledge, the way you can interpret, concepts and ideas and happenings and occurrences will be different. Another example is something happened to somebody and the person jumps into the lagoon, and it happens conquers it and writes a book about it. What's the difference? The difference is in interpretation. So the input is nothing. What is very important is the output. How do you work on that fact you've seen? How do you work on those things? Because nothing makes better or bitter other than judgment. It's only I that will decide whether this will make me better or bitter. And what that decision is a function of knowledge. It's a function of active knowledge. Having said that, it's very pertinent to also point out that how you see things and judge things will ultimately affect your actions. So, the next place to shift is what you say. So, the first one is think shifts, the second one is say shifts. What you say is the next place you can also make a shift. What do you say? Now, if you say something like, I'm finished, what happens is that your mind will shut off, and then the capacity to think and actually find solution to problems will be off. But when you say, this too shall pass, this too shall pass, this too shall come to pass. I just need to just check my brain, check my mind, check up options and possibilities and alternatives. I must find solution to this problem. This problem is not, more than the problems I have had the opportunity to solve in, earlier in my life or yesterday's of my life. Now, if you think that way, what happens is that the part of your brain that will work on that problem will start, opening up, and you start looking at options, and you start checking them out, and you start working on them before you find a solution. Having said that, how do you address yourself? What are the internal sayings and talkings and conversations in your mind? How do they go? Recession. This recession, I don't know, 2018, golden, who know, this thing is getting the first scarcity, this thing is getting more difficult. This country is messed up. This country is not working out. I'm gonna, find a way of getting out of this country. You see, it's very important to know that what you say to yourself will become a self-fulfilling prophecy. Because you cannot really succeed in a country. I'm not talking about succeeding through the wrong ways. I'm talking about succeeding in light and entrepreneurship. You cannot really succeed in a country that you don't love. So if you are in any country, love that country. If you are in any state, love that state. If you are in any city, love that city. It's very important because you can't succeed in a place you don't love. Now, what you say also goes to paralyze your body. If you say, I'm dead, this thing will kill me. You see, it comes to your body. Of course, you know that there are what we call psychosomatic illnesses, illnesses that, as a result of what you thought, illnesses that came into your body. Soma is the body, psychosomatic, so mind and body. Illnesses that came just because of what you thought in your heart. It's very important to know that the human mouth is a powerful weapon. With it, you can create. With it, you can destroy. With it, you can kill. With it, you can make alive. In some of my songs, I try to reflect because I always hear the devil tell me something like, when I was growing up, you are not good enough. You better kill yourself. All your siblings will be better than you. How will move on this earth? No, the country is so difficult. You can't move around. Quite a lot of challenges that you can see in the 80s, in the 90s, as I was growing up. You see, no good transport system, no drainage system, no road, no job. How will you do it? You see, I now understood that what I tell myself is so important. So what did I do? I started working on what I tell myself. So every day, I started writing songs. When I was around 13, 15, I started writing songs. So I'll write something like, when they are sitting, I shall stand. When they stand, I shall stand out. When they stand out, I shall outstand. When they outstand, I shall be the standard. When they are sitting, I shall stand. When they stand, I shall stand out. When they stand out, I shall outstand. When they outstand, I shall be the standard. God's word says, I am favored. His word says, I'm not leveled. I am blessed, I'm not stressed. I'm celebrated, can't be relegated. I am the head, I'm not the tail. I am the winner, I'm not the loser. I'm celebrated, not relegated. The word of the Lord. I just said it as I sing this song, as I go ahead in this ecstasy. I can feel energy, I can feel power, I can feel that I can make it, I can feel. And I tell you, that's what helps me to move to where I am in life today. If you listen to my songs, I'm the superstar without wings. I touch the sky, crosses my wings. Superstar without legs. I'm watching from the mountains top. Hey, I'm superstar. I can't be anything less. Yeah, it's not about me. It's about who lives in me. Me. I think I'm a superstar. I think I'm the best. I think I'm the head. And it's manifested in my academics. In my academics, I never took a second position. It manifested in my academics because I thought, then I said it. I'm good in setting myself up. I'm good in telling people what I'm going to do in 2018, what I'm going to do in 2015, what I'm going to, and people, and I tell it to those who ask me how market, proud man, you said this was what, so how market? Because I must make sure that because I know people will laugh at me, I must make sure that vision will not get out of my eyes. So when you've shifted in your mind and you've shifted, sorry, in your thinking and you've shifted in your saying, now you need to also shift in your doing. You can't say, I want to be the best. You can't say, I want to be this and that, and you aren't doing anything about it. No, no. Now, there is no substitute to massive action. Massive action is ability to say every day I'm going to do something, no matter how little, in the direction of my vision. Now, vision is the place you are going, and mission are the things you're going to be doing every day to get into that vision. The vehicles you're going to be using to driving to that vision. That's what we call mission. So, if you want to make 1 million naira in the January of 2018, you want to make what 20 million Kenyan shillings, you want to make $10 million. That's a vision. That's what a vision. That's a goal. What are you supposed to be doing every day so that you can make that money? The same for your personal life. What are you going to be doing every day so that you can improve how you speak, so that you can improve how you see things, so that you can improve how you walk around things, so you can improve how you perceive reality, so you can improve how the results you get. What are you going to be doing daily? Now, if you can improve yourself 1% every day in 1 month, you will be you'll be twice better. So there's no what do you call it alternative to doing. So do. So in 2018, I encourage you to shift in your thinking, to shift in your saying, and to shift in your doing. I want to appreciate you for listening in. If you feel that you want to still further our discussions and you feel that you weren't made to have hear your story, give you directions in any form, whether in business or in your life, you may want to inbox me and we can start our discussion from that. As I will always say, your problem is my job description. Thank you very much.